Hey everybody, CI here. So last week I said I might talk about this new book that I've been working on and how excited I've been about that, but my excitement has totally changed. This week all I can think about is this concert I went to last Saturday night. It blew my fucking mind. Now, I'm the oldest guy in this group, probably by a long shot, and I've been to tons of concerts. You've seen my concert posters. You know I've been to a bunch of shows. At this point in my life, I've been to 100, 200 shows. I'm not even sure. And this show that I saw last Saturday may be in my top 5 of all time. It might be my number 1 best show I've ever seen. I could not believe it. It was 21 Pilots. Do you guys know this band? If you don't know 21 Pilots, oh my god, you need to be into them. Now, I was expecting it to be a good show. I was expecting a good concert because I like the band, I like the songs, so it was going to be good. And a normal concert is good. I love a normal concert. Band comes out, they rock the fuck out, and it's awesome. I scream, I yell, I bounce around, it's awesome. But this show, the 21 Pilots show on Saturday, was not a normal concert for me. This was something new. It was like a U2 show or a Madonna show or a Lady Gaga show or a Beyonce show because it was so theatrical. It was amazing. There were lights and there were effects and there was smoke and there was confetti and there were costume changes and they were coming into the crowd. It was amazing. It was really like almost going to Cirque du Soleil or something. It was like going to a U2 show, except instead of being in a football stadium with 100,000 people, I was in a club with 1,500. It was like watching, LeBron James and Dwight Howard playing Nerf basketball in your grandma's basement. It was just overwhelming how incredible the show was in such a small space. I think the great thing about it, and I keep using that word theatrical, these guys, they really thought about the show and how they were going to build. They kept increasing the theatrics. It started out with just lights. Cool lights, sure, but just lights. And it was cool, and there was a little bit of smoke, and it was awesome. But then they'd add stuff to it, so the lights got more impressive. And then, okay, we've done that. Now let's add this shit. Oh, okay, and now everybody in the crowd's like, what the fuck's coming next? It's got to be something. Oh, the thing up in the corner, that's going to... Oh, and now they're coming into the crowd. Oh, my God. And then, smoke. Oh, and then, confetti. And they're in the crowd, and there's confetti, and there's lasers. And by the end of the show, I was just like, holy fucking Christ, is this real? Am I conceivably watching one of the best shows of my entire life? It was that good, guys. I can't say enough. The whole time I was watching it, I was just sort of stunned at what I was witnessing. Because like I said, I've been to a lot of concerts, and I love them. But this was a new thing for me. This was a true theatrical production in a tiny little room with just, 1,500 people. And the people, it wasn't even a crowd as much as it was almost like a cult. It's like this band mattered to the people. They were singing the lyrics back to them, and the lyrics were meaningful. And they were singing about death and suicide and hope. And it was just fabulous, guys. And I've been thinking about it ever since Saturday. If you have a chance to see 21 Pilots live, please do so. And the thing about it is, it was such a good show. I was sitting there wondering, maybe this is the last time this band will ever play small places. Maybe the next time they come to Portland, they're going to be in the Rose Garden, the basketball arena, and that'll be like 20,000 people. And maybe someday they'll be like U2. They'll be playing to 100,000 people. And that's just, I don't know, that's not going to be nearly as much fun as seeing them in this tiny little room with 1,500 people where it was just overwhelming. So I guess in closing, I would say, 1, see them if you can. See 21 Pilots if you can. And 2, I am so glad that I got them early. I got them while they're still in the small clubs and they're not playing basketball arenas or football stadium. So that's what it was like for me on Saturday night. I was in this tiny little room just being blown away. 21 Pilots, guys. That's what's on my mind this week. I will see you next week. Linda, I will see you tomorrow.